Hey, so it's been a while since I've uploaded a video like this, but I just wanted to come and share a word of encouragement to you. If you're feeling down about for me personally, I've kind of just been feeling down about not being able to fulfill my purpose. But for me, what I've realized lately is your purpose looks different, um, depending on the season that you're in. But I do just want to share this word with you really quickly, so I'm not going to be on here too long. So we're reading Ephesians chapter 2, verses, I'll start at, we'll just read Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1 through 10. So I'll go ahead and start reading, and the subtitle for this is From Death to Life. And you were dead in your trespasses and sins, in which you previously walked according to the ways of this world, according to the ruler of the power of the air, the spirit now working in the disobedient. We too all previously lived among them in our fleshly desires, carrying out the inclinations of our flesh and thoughts, and we were by nature children under wrath, as the others were also. But God, who is rich in mercy, because of his great love that he had for us, made us alive with Christ, even though we were dead in trespasses. We are saved by grace. He also raised us up with him and seated us with him in the heavens in Christ Jesus, so that in the coming ages he might display the immeasurable riches of his grace through his kindness for us in Christ Jesus. For you are saved by grace through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is God's gift, not from works, so that no one can boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared ahead of time for us to do. So I pray that this word encourages you. So I'll just take away what I got from my notes as I read in verse 11. I realized I have an inheritance and I'm a child of a king. I don't have to walk around and be moping around because what God promised me hasn't come yet. I don't have to mope around or feel sad because it hasn't happened on my timeline. God's timeline is the best timeline. His timing is perfect. It may not happen when I want it to happen, but I know it's going to happen because I believe and I have faith that God is going to show up for me. God has shown up for me time and time again. So I know he's going to show up for me in other areas of my life and things that we've been praying about. And then also, I took note and I said I don't have to worry about the purpose and how it will be done because God has gone before me. God's already gone before me and planned out everything in detail before I even got here, before I was even formed in my mother's womb. God knew who I was, who I would become, the things that I would go through, the sins that I would commit. God knew all of that, and he still chose me. God still chooses us. God does his best work. He uses broken people to do his work, and honestly, to me, that's beautiful. It encourages me because I know that even though, yes, I have my flaws and everything, God still uses me. And I'm learning to follow him all the way through wholeheartedly, trust in him and depend on him and trust in his timing. But I hope that this encourages somebody else. I really pray that this helps somebody. And then what really also stuck out to me was verse 10, where it says, "For we are his workmanship created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared ahead of time for us to do." And like I said before, God, it's already gone before us. So we don't have to worry about how it will be done or who's going to help us, or, we don't have to figure it out. Plenty of times we try to figure things out and do things in our own time, and then it fails. And then we look at God and we're like, it didn't work.